So, hello fellow coin collectors, this is Glenn back with another video on 1951 halfpennies. And today we're just going to have a look at the varieties that you can get in the halfpenny community of this year. So, as you can see, I have 4 halfpennies, but they are different in their type of mint marks that they have. So, the top 2 actually, one's minted at Heaton and London, the Tower Mint, and these ones are pretty much identical. You cannot actually tell the 2 mints apart. So at the Tower Hill Mint, they minted 6,960,000 and the Heaton minted 5,040,000. So apart from the errors which could have occurred at any mint, you really cannot tell the difference between those 2 mints. And then the bottom ones we have are the Perth Mint. So the 2 varieties for the reverses are the ones with a mint mark at the end of the penny and ones without a mint mark. So most of these coins are with the dot after penny, and the scarce ones are actually without the dot. So there's not really any mintage figures for either of these. So combined mintage was 29,422,080 coins for the Perth Mint. And out of these, probably something like 10% of them are probably without the dot after penny. And then you have 2 varieties for the obverse of the actual coins. So if I said obverse before, this is the reverse, that's the obverse. Obverse just means that's the face of it. So this variety only occurs at the Perth Mint, and what we see is the differences in the rim denticles. So one of them has 146 denticles and the new one has 149. Now the one with the 146, which should be this one, has actually, let's zoom in, the eyes lining up with a denticle. So if you take the eye, go up, it should hit a denticle. Same here. Okay, if you keep on going around, in the 6 hits a denticle, and Georges also hits a denticle. And the scarcer version is a 149 rim denticles, and that has the eyes lining up, all of the eyes lining up in between the denticles. So as you can see, this one all lines up with the denticles. So I do not have the other variety because that's actually quite scarce. So that one also lines up as well. So these 2 are actually the same variety. So all in all, that actually makes 5 varieties you can actually get from this year. So 4 of them are from the Perth Mint, which has a dot and no dot penny. And if you turn it over, it has the eyes lining up or in between the actual denticles. And when you have a dot, you can have either lining up or in between the denticles, the eyes. And if you have a no dot, you can also have the same thing. So that actually makes 4. But if we turn over with this one, you can see the ones made at London and Heaton, they all line up with the denticles as well. So there is no varieties of these type of halfpennies. And if we have a look at this one, yeah, pretty much the same. So you really can't tell what mint this one was actually made at. So what are the occurrences of this one? Well, this one has a 12 million, as I said before. This one has 29 million, of which majority of them have a dot, and probably a majority of them are also lining up with the rim denticles, and probably about probably 20% are probably lined up in between. So that's actually the scarcest one. So I'm not too sure on the individual values of the different types of varieties, but all in all, this coin is actually a low value coin. Probably all these ones are probably worth about $1 each on eBay, or maybe $2 each on eBay. They're actually pretty good examples. And because I got some, like this one has a flan flaw, has problems with the flan, and also the actual minting of this one actually has more variety errors on it. So we have the Halfpenny, which actually has a fade down the bottom. I don't think that's post mint damage. I think it's just mint damage. But this corrosion here, or gunk, whatever it is, yeah, actually causes a problem on the coin as well. And this one has a indenture there, so that could be post or pre-mint damage. It's actually pretty hard to tell on that coin. So if we zoom in, see, that could be post or pre-mint. But if we have a look at another coin, see, it doesn't actually occur on that. So it's a bit hard to tell. I'm just going to say it's post-mint damage. Yeah. So all in all, they are the varieties that you can actually get. As far as I know, no other year of Halfpennies actually has this number of varieties, but I haven't actually looked through all the dates. So I will be going through Halfpennies and showing you all the different varieties. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching my video, and have an awesome coin collecting time, people. Okay, bye bye.